looking forward to connect to you guys and share whatever expertise we have developed. So today I have a small presentation to tell you why you should become an entrepreneur. So I'm a startup guy. 5-6 years I have been working with startups, working with their ideas, telling them, learning from them how to make a successful enterprise. So today we'll look at how and why you should become an entrepreneur. Can you guys see something here on the screen? Alright, so NASSCOM has launched an initiative called 10,000 Startups, where we are trying to promote and impact 10,000 startups in 10 years. We started in 2013 and 2023 is when we are looking to impact 10,000 startups. I guess by 2017 it would be over and we might have to change the name. It's an initiative to promote entrepreneurship so that India can become a superpower, and to help this we have some of the top names from the industry. We have Google, we have Microsoft, we have Intel, we have VeriSign, and we have Kotak Mahindra Bank. These are the sponsors who promote this program. It was a virtual program, then we launched a physical co-working space, which is basically an incubation center. We launched this in Bangalore, very successful. We have got a lot of success stories coming from Bangalore. A lot of startups got acquired by different companies. One of the companies called BookPad got acquired by Yahoo, first company in India to be acquired by Yahoo. Looking at that success, West Bengal government invited NASSCOM to launch the second warehouse after Bangalore in India in Kolkata. So thank you so much to government of West Bengal that we have this opportunity to start from our hometown, that is Kolkata. So you guys are from Siliguri, Gangtok. I think you guys can go to Kolkata instead of going to Bangalore or Mumbai to start. So there are a lot of people who have helped us doing this. From NASSCOM, the chamber, we have Mr. Kamal Agarwala. From government, we have Mr. Satish Tiwari and Swaroop Roy. These are the names. Okay, a lot of talking. Let's do some work. Okay. So why is entrepreneurship? What is entrepreneurship? So if you look at Wikipedia, entrepreneur is a person who sets up a business, take financial risk in hope of profit. And entrepreneurship is the process of starting a business. But this is a boring definition from Wikipedia. Let's see what really entrepreneurship is. So if you guys can look at this slide, first picture, it's Bruce Wayne talking to Mr. Alfred. So when you become entrepreneur, you think that your friends think that you are like Bruce Wayne or Batman, but it's not that. Your mom thinks that you're like a Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory, always writing something. Society thinks that you're Steve Jobs making Apple. The government thinks that you're a fat cow. Let's take as much tax as they can from you. What you think that you're changing the world, but what you actually do, you're so busy that even in the toilet you're working. So that is entrepreneurship. It's very difficult. Is it easy? Hell no. Not at all. It's not easy. It looks very classy. We listen to Flipkart, we listen to Jubong, we listen to their $1 billion fundraising. $1 billion is 6,000 crore rupees. So if you pile up 6,000, I think this entire place would fill up. It looks so easy. Okay, they are raising 6,000 crores, it's easy, we'll start. But it's not easy. Let's see why it's not easy. So what people think, what entrepreneurship is, they think it's a very luxury cruise. You go online and you book it and you enjoy the ride. But what really is that it's a really small boat and you have to survive the tsunami of entrepreneurship. That is entrepreneurship. Okay, so you mean it's not easy. Agreed. How do I start? Let's see how to start a startup. If opportunity does not knock, build a door. If you don't know how to build a door, hire someone to build it for you. I think that is the strategy which you should have. You should always look for an opportunity. So when we talk about startup, entrepreneurship, enterprise, these all are very jazzy and jargon words. Put it in a very simple way. You look for a problem in society, you give a solution, and that solution should be unique. The moment you have both these things, you have an enterprise, you have a startup idea. So a very simple problem. We had a lot of taxi available in different cities, and you can go and hire a taxi in Kolkata, the yellow cab, in Mumbai, the black and yellow. But there were a lot of problems. The taxis were not AC, they were not comfortable, the driver would never bargain. I remember, I have traveled a lot of cities in India. Pune, the driver would never go on meter. Kolkata, same thing. Then somebody thought of this problem and he started a solution so that you can book a taxi just by clicking some button on your mobile phone, and the entire process is automated. That company is called Ola, and Ola is one of the most successful startup in India right now. So they look for a problem, they gave a solution, and today they are making money. So you have to look for a solution, and you have to give a solution. So what? Talking about startups is not cool. What cool is building a startup. So right now, when you guys are in college in final year, you have this option to partner with one of your friends. So if one person understands how to code, how to write, algorithm, second person can understand what is the problem, what is the business opportunity. Combine both of them, launch your product or your startup in your college. So today, a lot of people, Mr. Arun, talk about how to find a good job. But there are some people in every college who want to do a startup. So for all those people, you have the best opportunity right now. India is at the perfect stage to start a startup because there are a lot of foreign funds coming. There are a lot of angel investors in India who are successful entrepreneurs, and they have some disposable income to invest in your idea and to support and to mentor you. So if you guys really want to start something, this is the best time to start your startup. So this is an entrepreneur. 3 o'clock in the night, everybody is sleeping, but he's still working on his business idea. That is the passion which you require to become a successful entrepreneur. But the problem is that the society thinks that after studying from a big college, paying a lot of money, if you don't go for campus placement, if you don't get a job, what would happen? Why do you need to think different? And this problem is coming from cave days. So here's a caveman who's going to invent wheel, but look at his friends. He's saying, he's such a loser. He's going to do something new again. So people would tell you, this is a very common saying, चार लोग क्या कहेंगे, शर्मा जी के बेटे को TCS में जॉब लगी, तुम तो यार पता नहीं क्या स्टार्टअप पे काम करो. But you should never ever be disheartened by those comments. You should always look at what you want to achieve. Follow your heart, follow your dreams, and you'll be successful. Again, there are a lot of people who just want to become an entrepreneur because they think they want to be their own boss. They don't want to work from 9 to 5 in an office, listen to their boss. They have to beg for holidays. They look at their friends enjoying in Goa, and they are working. They're working so hard, and they feel bad. They want freedom. Should you become an entrepreneur just because you want freedom and just because you want to be your own boss? I don't know. Let's see. So this is an average person work week. When he comes on Monday, he still has the hangover from that party on Sunday night. On Tuesday, he's still not very active. On Wednesday and Thursday, he's a little active. And Friday, by 2 o'clock, he's already making plan, which is the best pub which we can go today and try the next available drink. And this is how people work in corporate world. But an entrepreneur is working from Monday to Friday with the same spirit. And not only Friday, he's working on Saturday, he's working on Sunday. So recently we had Valentine's Day, right? Everybody was either busy with a date or he was looking for a date. But an entrepreneur was making sure that his product which is available for a date on Valentine's Day is getting sold properly. So this is how you have to live. On Holi, when people are enjoying colors, you need to make sure that your website is delivering on time. On Diwali, when people are lighting crackers, you need to make sure that your service is reaching on time. That is how you have to live. You have to work 24/7 for your successful idea. But working for 3-4 years with that passion would make you separate from the society, and everybody else would not be able to live the life which you live if you become an entrepreneur. So you need to work 100 hours in a week. You don't have time to take a shower or enjoy with your friends or family, but that you have to do if you want to follow your heart and achieve something great. Again, one of the major questions which every student would have in mind. Okay, I'm at this college, I have this placement offer coming up, but if I skip my placement and I do a startup and it fails, I invested my money, I invested my dad's money, and now it's all gone. I won't have a job, I won't have money, and if I don't have money, I won't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Right? That is a very basic thing because we always think about that, and that's a very important part. And I would not have a social security. So मेरे ताऊजी बोलेंगे यार, look at my son, he's making so much money, he's working with a company, he's in Silicon Valley, he's in California, what are you doing? You work on some startup idea, it failed, you don't have a job. So basically, Silicon Valley is a part in California and US, so everybody talks about startup and people say that I'm an entrepreneur. 10 years before, when somebody used to say I'm an entrepreneur, people think that isko job nahi mili, kuch bhi bolte hain, I'm an entrepreneur. So that is the stigma which you have in society, that no social security, so you are afraid of losing it. Should you be afraid? There is no failure in life, there are only delayed success. When you fail 10 times, you just understand that there is one way which would be successful, which would make me successful. You should never be afraid of, tasting a failure. It's not a failure. It's just an option to make your startup idea more successful. So we always say that there's no better way to be than to create businesses, be an entrepreneur. That's it all about. So if we have today 100 people here, everybody is looking for a job. And it's very difficult because we live in India, we have a lot of population and it's not easy to give job to each and every person. So what do? Let's out of these 100 students, 10 students would make 10 startups. And if they make 10 startups, rest 90 people can join those 10 startups. You don't need any company to come and hire you. Work with with your professors. If you have an e-cell, which is entrepreneurship cell in college, work with them, work on a business idea. I would tell you how we would help you launch your business idea. So if you really want to become an entrepreneur and you have a passion, there are a lot of sources and resources available in India to make you successful. So this is a little funny slide about the love life of an entrepreneur. So when you are an entrepreneur, so what happens that this guy is saying that that girl handed me her business card. So I guess you can say things are getting pretty serious. This is how an entrepreneur thinks, he always thinks about his business. And the girl, okay, that I would not discuss. Okay. So this is an infographic by Anna Bittel, who is a very famous person from Silicon Valley. She was a lawyer, then she quit and she became an entrepreneur. This is a slide of how to start a startup. If you guys can see, otherwise I'll explain quickly. So you have to live in future. So if you make a service which is already available, there are 1,000 people offering the same service, nobody would buy it, nobody would give you money to make it. So you have to live in future. So let's talk about what are the hot sectors in technology. Internet of Things, IoT. So Internet of Things is a mechanism where you combine hardware and software and you make a normal machine into a smart machine. So very simple example, this TV which we see here, that's a normal TV. Now I put a device on it and I can control the TV, I can play internet on the TV, I can play videos on the TV, and now that TV is a smart TV. So that is a very simple example. There are a lot of things which can happen on Internet of Things. So that's one hot sector. Second hot sector is artificial intelligence. The third hot sector is big data analytics, and a lot of this. So the point is that you have to live in future. Always live in future. Look for what is missing in the world. Try to find solution for that missing object. Write it down. I have 2,000 ideas coming every day to me. I have 5,000 ideas in my mind, but I never work on those ideas. So you need to write down those ideas, what you're getting, and after that you build a prototype. So when we talk about technology prototype, it may be a alpha version of a website, or it may be a small prototype of a new drone. So you make a prototype and you show this prototype to at least 100 people. These people can be your friends. These people can be your faculty members. These people can be industry leaders like them. Send them a prototype link on their LinkedIn profiles, email them and ask their feedback. Once you get their feedback, iterate on the prototype. So if there are any bugs, if there are any problems in the prototype, you work on that. And then you find a co-founder. Now this co-founder is a very interesting person. This person is more important than your mom and dad. This person is more important than your wife, your girlfriend, your partner, because you would share your same passion with this co-founder. So if you think about changing the world, if you think about doing a great startup, you need to find a great co-founder, because not everybody possess every skill. So if you're good at technology, you need somebody to help you market the product. You need somebody else to help you build that and put it to clients. So you need to find a good co-founder, and then you register. Then you look for funding. So what is funding? So if you want to start a company, you can put your own money, but then after every step you need money, and that is very important thing, and that's the most challenging thing. So today in India we have a lot of options. Let's quickly talk about all those options. The first option is that you invest your own money. But as you guys are a student, you are not working right now. If you don't have a lot of capital, ask for this money from your friends and family. So your family, instead of giving you money for higher education, can give you money to start your startup. Work with your friends, put small money, and quickly finish it. And after that, you have business incubator in India. So there are a lot of technology incubators which would help you raise fund and make your prototype and make a successful business plan. After that, you launch your product and then you start getting feedback from users, and then you have a successful startup idea. So this is how you grow. This is a very interesting slide about the aha moments. So it talks about you're not early and never late to create a world-class product. So Brad Pitt, who's a very famous Hollywood actor, just before 2 weeks when he was about to graduate, he thought that he wanted to become a successful actor. He quit his college, and today look at Brad Pitt. Everybody loves Brad Pitt, There was one person who traveled on a long flight, and he came to Thailand. He was so tired with jet lag, he tried a local drink, and then he went back to US and created a company called Red Bull. Today everybody in the world uses Red Bull because that's the most famous energy drink. There's one more person which I would like to talk, he's my idol. So this person came from Ukraine with no money, no support. He came to US and he was actually living on government support. He then studied, worked in Yahoo, and then he was looking for a solution to speak to their parents and family members in Ukraine. He was not able to find a solution because the calls were very expensive, and Ukraine government used to intercept each and every call and SMS. He created a company where people can easily speak to their friends and family members, and then he said that I would never sell any advertisement on my application. When this company, before that he applied to Facebook for a job, but he got rejected. After 5 years, Facebook again acquired the same company for $19 billion, and the company is WhatsApp. So that's a very, very successful story. So you just have to look for problems, give a solution, and you have a startup idea. So at 10,000 Startup, we say that life is too short, startup. So today you have this opportunity to start. I'll quickly talk about how we would help you. So NASSCOM 10,000 Startup is supported by Government of West Bengal. We have a physical incubation center in Salt Lake Sector 5, Kolkata. So if you guys are working on a technology idea, if it's around cloud computing, big data analytics, software products, SaaS, which is software as a service, platform as a service, you need to send us an application on our website, which is 10,000startup.com. We would screen your presentation. If you are selected, we will invite you to our office for a physical pitching session. If you get selected, you get 3 benefits. The first benefit is that we give you a startup kit, which is a $100,000 cloud credit from Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Knowlarity, and all other players to help make your website. The second benefit is that you would get a co-working space where you can work with high-speed internet and all other facilities. You need to pay a small amount, which is $2,500 per person per company. And the most important part is that we have a model called FAME, which is Funding, Acceleration, Mentoring, and Enterprise Connect. So once you're part of 10,000 Startup, we would help you connect to mentors, to investors, to industry experts, and then you can launch your startup and become successful. So that's my email ID, ravi@nasscom.in. I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Facebook, so follow me, send me queries, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys. So really quickly, anybody has any question? Do you have any startup? You need any help? All right. So okay. So 2 questions. So we'll take it offline. So yeah, we'll take it offline. So just remember, I'm here. We'll discuss. All right, guys. All the best. Congratulations on coming here and being part of this initiative. So all the best. Thank you.